Hello everyone, and welcome back to another exciting adventure with That's Not So Serious with Jen Iffer. Well, I've been trying to decide how I wanted to do this because I've been thinking about doing a vlog series of just random things that are going on that doesn't necessarily have any particular topic. And I know I've done other series with Cuba, and then I did the Vlogmas for 2019, and I was thinking of maybe if I should put those in this category, this playlist. So I'm just gonna keep them in their own particular playlists. So I thought the idea of this would be good because I know I've wanted to talk about other things than maybe a particular topic than I normally do. I know some creators have their own channel for their normal stuff that they do, and then they'll actually have a separate vlog channel, but I just figured I would just put everything into one. It's a lot of work just keeping up with one channel, and then I'd have to start from scratch. So I feel that this move for me anyways is best. So in my vlog series, I will talk about things currently that are happening in my life and going on around randomness. It will be random, as the rest of my channel is, but in real life. As you guys can see, I bought myself some AirPod Pros. I know I'm late on the bandwagon for this particular model, but I was finding with the audio and stuff, I didn't know what to do. And I do use my phone to record these, and I do a lot of video chatting, especially right now with isolation, and who knows how long this is going to be going on, and just doing video conferencing and all that stuff. And I just figured this for me is easier. I enjoy wearing the headphones instead of having to hold the phone all the time, because I have the 11 Pro Max and it can get quite heavy. I find that the headphones that come with the phone, they're not the best quality. So I figured, after doing a little bit of research, I ended up getting these, and I like them just for the fact that the ear tips looks like this. Oh, wrong way. Looks like this. And I like the fact that the ear tips here, you can change the sizes, and it comes with medium size, and that's what's on them. And I found that those were too big, so I have the small ones in, and they fit perfect. I've had them for about 3 weeks now, and I find that they're great. I was afraid of dropping them because, like everybody, we're used to having ones that may go around this way some way, like if you have a Bluetooth or just the cord that comes down. But I like them. I've used them when I've been gardening, walking, cleaning, like everything. So I'm plugging you, Apple. So I'm just going to show you guys, this is the case. And all you have to do is just, oh, wait, is that, oh, wrong side. That's all you have to do is just pop it in there, close the lid, and it charges it. And same with the other. And the case charger lasts 24 hours. The headphones, usually what I do is I'll wear one while the other's charging and then just keep switching them. So then you have constant headphones. Or right now, as I'm doing this, I'm wearing both. So they probably take, I don't know, maybe an hour to charge, if. I'm just guesstimating right now. I also bought this cute little case for it, just in case dropping them, because the AirPod Pros are not cheap. And I got this case actually off of Amazon. I'll leave the link for the case down below. And I'm actually waiting for a phone case to come that's very similar to this. It has the pink nose and the ears and everything. Because, well, I love black cats. And I thought this, why not? And there's so many different case skins, I guess you could call them, that I've seen. Maybe down the road I'll get a different one. Like for my phone, I'm always changing the actual cover for it all the time. I have like a whole collection. And I have other ones that are coming that I've ordered a while ago. But because everything's slower right now, it's just not here yet. So this past weekend, it was absolutely gorgeous out. As you can see, I've actually gotten sunburnt. Like, that is completely my fault because I did not wear any sunscreen. And I should know better. So I've been putting aloe on myself, aloe gel, and my lower back's been hurting because I have, well, lower back problems. And so I put on some A535. That's really the only type I can use because I find a lot of the other ones actually burn my skin. I remember actually being out at a mall once with some friends of mine, and I don't know if I had a stiff neck or something, and I had put some on, and it was literally burning. Like, my skin was redder than this. It was not fun. It was hot. I went to the washroom. I tried to wash it off. Everything. It felt like second-degree burns. I was so red. Yesterday, it's actually calmed down quite a bit. I looked like this Heinz ketchup bottle. Oh my God. But the good thing is, with me being outdoors all day, it actually makes me sleepy. And I was really, like, I did a lot yesterday. And it actually makes me tired. And I have been having a lot of issues lately with sleeping. It's probably just the lack of everything. I get exercise, I take the dog out and stuff, but I just mean like actual going out. The only places that I really go is home, is to the store if I need to, and up to my seasonal property. That's it. I don't really interact with anybody else. I think the hardest part through this whole isolation has been definitely not being able to see my family. And I miss them really, like, so much. I talk to my parents daily, actually a few times a day, and it's not the same, but we all do what we have to do. So I've been trying to come up with different ideas, concepts for new videos, and I've been kind of having a bit of a creative block lately. It's not like my videos are like with all these graphics and stuff like that, but I would like to eventually get into that. I've been thinking of eventually how I want to have a new intro, and I want to redesign the whole page and just everything, because of just being a designer. Like, I used to do a lot of web designing. I went to school for web designing, and it just didn't mean I used to constantly, when I had my web page, change the layout and everything all the time. Probably like every 2 weeks I had something new up there. So this for me, with the banner that's been the same since I started the channel, the intro that's been the same since I've started the channel, just everything being the same since I've started the channel, it's not growing old, because I've only had my channel since last November, so November of 2019, but I'm just feeling that just needs something a little more professional than just what I have, because I just find it's a little basic. So last weekend when I came home from my seasonal property, I noticed Stefani was not really moving, and when she would move, like stand up, she would just cry in pain. Like just this like meow sound. And it was just like, oh my God, what's going on with her? Because cats are really good with masking their pain, and it's hard to tell. So I just I watched her. I called my vet and I explained to him what was going on. I said she was eating properly, drinking, using her litter box. Everything else was normal, but this particular problem. Stefani is 10 now, this past March, and she does need to lose some weight. So when she was weighed, she's 17 pounds, which so a pound for humans is 15 pounds for a cat. So she needs to lose about 60 human pounds. So the vet came over, which is fantastic, because I was afraid to move her because I didn't want to hurt her. He did have me watch her for a few days to see if she got better. And I just thought, you know what, she's in pain. She needs some sort of help. Like, she needs to be looked at by a professional, which I did. And he came over and he, tried to look at her. As soon as he came in, she just bolted, like she ran. And I don't know how she did it, but she actually jumped over my dryer and ended up behind my dryer, ended up pulling out the dryer, trying to get her. And yeah, it was just too hard to get her. So he did see her, and I actually did get her to be able to weigh her, and I explained everything to him. So what he did was he gave me medication. So it's almost like a ibuprofen for cats, because cats can't actually take medication that we can, or say dogs can, just because of the way their immune systems and their bodies are. It's really different. The medication he gave me, I was to give it to her for 3 days, once a day. And last night was the last time I gave it to her. And so far today, she seems to be fine. So around now would be probably around the time I would be giving it to her. So I don't know how she's going to do, so I can't really tell until tomorrow, when the medication is completely out of her body, if she's in any pain or not. But she's more active. She's definitely more active than what she has been. I actually ordered some pet stairs for my bed, so they can climb up on. So Oliver and Tegan just looks like she flies up on the bed anyways. But so Oliver, because Oliver's 13, Stefani's 10. So Stefani's kind of on that border of being a mature cat and a senior cat. So she's like right in that middle. But with her losing weight is going to help tremendously. I've also been giving them now omega-3 oil in their food, just to help their skin, because it's honestly really dry in here. I actually have my humidifier, you probably can't see it, going, and it is warm for this time of year. So it's almost the end of May, and it's just it's hot outside. Like it feels like it's the middle of July. So this past weekend got a bunch of plants planted up, and it took a while, but I think it turned out amazing, absolutely amazing. And I'm happy I did it, because they do say gardening is good for everything, and well, it's different, and it's supposed to help relax you and everything. And I'm actually starting to learn more techniques for anxiety, how to deal with anxiety. I'm actually taking a course, and I'm also taking a course for LGBTQ stuff. I can't get too much into it, but I can tell you that I have learned so far a lot, especially for anxiety. And I honestly think it's one of the best things I've done for myself, in a long time, because I've been neglecting myself, especially my mental health, for a very long time. And I need to take care of that so I can actually function properly and through all of this COVID stuff, and just with that stress, and just the stress of being bipolar and having anxiety and PTSD, and it's a struggle in itself. So I've actually I'm starting to learn breathing techniques, and just to take that time just to calm myself if I feel myself getting anxious or angry, because with bipolar, anger comes along with it. I'm not a violent person. I would never hit anybody, but there's that fuse that can just set you off, and you don't realize it. You just snap, and you don't really realize it unless maybe somebody tells you, or after you realize what you did. But I've been finding that my fuse has been quite short lately. But since I've been doing these classes, that it's helping, and just to control my emotions and everything. People need to remember that bipolar is a disorder, so a lot of times I could probably actually do a new video about it, which I plan to do updated video on bipolar disorder and get more into it. So there's been a lot going on, and I just think back to myself, it's almost June, and obviously Pride's been canceled. I've mentioned that in my Corona isolation vlog that I did, and they're actually going to be doing a lot of online stuff, so I'll leave a link if anybody's interested in checking out the stuff that's going on in Toronto Pride. So I'll leave that in the description box below. One of my favorite drag queens, she's been actually doing shows live on Instagram and Facebook. Love her. So if you're in Ontario or Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, you probably heard of her, Misconception. I love her, and so I've been watching her shows, which have really helped. I like her because she actually sings like live, and she's just very charismatic, and she's fun, and she's sarcastic, and I just find her fun. Also, I'm trying to work on some content for June. I have done a video so far because it is Pride Month, and I feel that I haven't done a whole lot of content on my channel about the community. If you didn't know, I am a lesbian. I've been out for a very, 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 very long time, but I'm gonna save that for another time and talk about all that in another video. But that's something else I want to kind of touch on. I have other content that is coming, and I'm trying to make things, I'm just not, I don't want to be all the same. And I know, just checking out things and how to make YouTube channels and content and all that stuff, and a lot of times they suggest for you to maybe kind of stay on one particular genre of stuff, but I feel if I did that, I wouldn't be authentic to myself. And I can always make different playlists for different things, because honestly, I think if I just stuck with doing the same thing all the time, I would probably get bored. And the fact that I can do things this way and do the things that I want, I find it more fun. And I just, even watching back old videos, I think I've gotten a lot better. My presentation's gotten better. Just my interaction on film and stuff has gotten better. My editing skills have definitely gotten better. But anyways, it's practice. And I am so thankful at my subscribers and everything, and just watching it grow is just, it's amazing. And I think I'm doing fairly well, and I just want to thank you guys for that. And it means a lot. And I've met some really awesome people, and just walks of life, and just learning different things. Like I said, I'm not new to social media platforms, but stuff in YouTube world from when I used to have my old channel has changed dramatically. If I can remember, watch time wasn't quite the same. Viewers was important. It was, a lot of it was on subscribers. So I guess I could be called an OG. Anyway, the point of it is I like doing videos. It's a fun hobby for me. And I just have so many things I want to do. And the thing is that I have so many things I want to do, but it's how I want to do them and what order I want to do them in, and I want to make sure that I have all my facts straight. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching my first vlog of my randomness vlogging, and I hope you guys have a great time. Until next time, I will see you. Bye. Oh, before I forget, please like this video, hit subscribe, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell so you know every time I post a new video. And also, if you want to reach out to me, all my social media links are down below. I'll see you guys soon.